COVID's a bitch.
COVID is a bitch, man.
Origins of Vampire Mythology?
That sounds like fun.
Best friends, making a cake. Best friends,
Yay!
making a cake.
I never thought I'd miss it. How come I'm not best friends with anyone in the group?
Aww.
Don't patronize me.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Woo, woo. Just letting students know that if you're on campus this weekend, you'll have to park on the street because of the carnival. On an unrelated note, I'm into trains now.
A real carnival is the company called Redbeard's Amusements.
Welcome to another episode of First Section Fan Reaction.
Woo.
I'm your host, Dara Whitman. Here with me is my lovely co-host.
I'm Cailin Quillier.
Okay, so interesting episode.
Wow, man.
You feeling?
I ended up having feelings, which is very funny. Anyway.
Okay, so Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Gmail, Patreon, like, comment, subscribe, share, follow, email, give us money.
Give us money.
Because we want to go to the Watergate Hotel.
We want to go to, amongst other things, but that would be the really funny one.
Like, I don't know.
We're really just committing to that now.
Commit to the bit.
We're committing to the bit.
Origins of Vampire Mythology?
Origins of Vampire Mythology,
So,
which is
like-
a hysterical name for an episode because I did not think, I thought we were going in a very different direction.
Okay, so Troy and Abed are like being buddy-buddy again, so we're good.
Mm-hmm.
The dean arrives in like a nice little I've been working on the railroad outfit. I know it's
Yeah.
that's what it reminds me
like a sexy little conductor.
Yeah, but for some reason it reminds me of like coal miner outfit. I think it's like the one.
Okay.
I think about like a dance title. They did the song "Working on a Coal Mine," and the outfits are similar, but it's a conductor outfit, probably from ye olden days.
Or it's Spirit Halloween.
True,
He's into trains now.
because why not? Also, there's a carnival coming to Greendale.
Woo! Yay!
Name rings a bell, but with me that could mean anything.
I wonder. I have an ex-boyfriend that travels with a carnival. I'm sorry, Britta. Some things are funny because they make no sense, and that is not one of them.
Well, it looks like my news has incited some doings, and if that's not my job, what is? Choo-choo!
I'm gonna awkwardly
Well,
get
you're
up
also
here
supposed to-
because your camera's still recording if I try to stop it.
Oh no! Let me pause it.
So, Britta,
It's fine.
tell us about your carnival worker boyfriend.
And Britta's worried because her ex-boyfriend works at a carnival, so she asks what the company is.
Yeah.
And like it might be that, and the like group's like kind of funny that she stayed a guy in the carnival.
Because it's very on brand for Britta. It's
Right.
so funny because it's exactly the kind of shit that she would do.
I'm sure he has a normal name.
Yes. And it's not weird at all.
So you all can get a big laugh?
Yeah, I love it.
I love that whole laugh.
Fine. I'm not ashamed of my past, and if it entertains you guys, that's great, because we're friends. His name is Blade.
Oh, honey.
She invoked friendship to undercut the laugh, and we're still laughing. That's how funny it is.
His name is Blade. Is that legal? Shouldn't New Line Cinema be suing him?
He was called that before that stupid movie.
He was called that before the Fantastic movie? And it was a Marvel comic in 1973.
Well, nerd alert.
Well, ex-boyfriend named Blade alert.
Yay!
Aw.
Experiencing with it.
So his name's Blade.
Yes. You know, like the movie.
With the vampires
Exactly.
and Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
He was in the third one.
Was he?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
and he has like probably my one of my favorite insults that I don't know if I can say because
Oh.
You cock-juggling thunder cunt!
That's okay.
well, no, it's not like offensive. It's not like an offensive thing. It's just like a lot of like curse words
Nice.
because Ryan Reynolds
Good for him.
still being Ryan Reynolds.
Gotta love it.
So basically, the way that Britta explains this relationship with this guy is that like.
Oh, no.
He unifies us. She has the King Arthur of bad taste in men.
I'm glad you guys are
What?
thinking this way. I need to be reminded that he's the worst man on earth, because if he comes through town and calls me, I will be there in 5 minutes.
Britta!
Andre much?
Okay.
I don't. You will.
What's that mean? He's hung.
Oh, God!
Yes, you're disgusting.
Just like that and discussing again. I was one of the gang. It was in my hand.
Sometimes a woman meets a man and she just can't shake from her system no matter how much she knows better. I looked out with Andre, but God help me, as you all know, there's not a lot he couldn't get away with.
So, what, Britta? You're in love with a guy who's named after a kickboxing vampire movie?
A fantastic kickboxing vampire movie.
No, I don't believe in love because of this guy named after a kickboxing vampire. Oh,
Oh, sweetie.
You wanna watch Blade tonight? Yes.
Yes. It's very funny.
Like, this guy's like a power over her that like if like she knows that he's around, she will just like go after him.
She'll go crazy. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. She cannot control herself around
like
this mysterious
Jeff
vampire
is like
man.
intrigued by this because it's like, wait, because insecurity basically.
Yes.
It's like, wait, I thought I'm not that guy for you.
Right.
Me?
Right. Because Jeff wants to know what the science is behind being the kind of person that, well, because also Britta compares like that to Andre for Shirley.
Yeah.
So like there is this like implication that like women who are attracted to men have like a man who just like has this unnatural hold over them that can make them do literally anything. And I think Jeff wants to, if he hasn't been that person for someone, he's no why not.
I think it's like a thing of like also like men who are unavailable and like not the nicest. I'm not just like not the nicest because like when we meet Blade later, like he's not like a bad guy.
No, he's not a jerk or anything.
I think it's just like if guys are like mean to us, then like we want them more because we're women. We need to please people.
Yeah. But
it's fine.
We'll get into it as we go.
You understand?
Yeah, I do. I make good decisions with my life.
I mean, well, didn't you buy those nice lights?
I did buy nice lights.
And like nice wallpaper?
I did.
Didn't you start a podcast with me?
That's true. I meant in regards
Didn't
to
we invest in this light?
Men. We tried really hard to hang up that light.
And like the sound wall?
Yeah, we did a lot of good stuff. But that stuff, that's not the aspect of my life that I'm referring to. All those other things we did great though. And I love them.
So they're kind of talking about this, and then all of a sudden they'll turn over and like, do you want to watch Blade?
Now that they're talking about it, they're like, oh shit, let's watch the movie. Yeah.
Oh, go look at animations.
Oh my god, there's so many animations.
I'll get to the point. I'd like your student Troy Barnes enrolled in the air conditioning repair program immediately.
A wonderful opportunity for a young man of a urban race.
Stop.
Try as I might, I'm unable to make him see it that way. I need you to change his mind.
But if he's not interested, what can I do?
Dean, have we forgotten that your school is under the AC Repair School's thumb?
We have not.
Then mine is not to tell you how to do what I want done. Mine is to want and to say my want. Yours is to know.
That's not very nice.
I know exactly what to do. Natalie, could you get me a book on how to do things? You know what? Just make me a scotch and soda. I don't know how.
Also, and then another like sort of like plot line is that Vice Dean Laybourne comes back in and talks to the dean to get shredded during the air conditioning repairman school.
Yeah.
And then scares him. So then he does. And at the lockers, Jeff is like,
I love that.
I'll feel like it right now.
All that wasted time going to my car for mid-afternoon wardrobe adjustments. What do you think? Stick with what's working?
You're gonna change your shirt?
Not if it's working.
it's not working. No.
You're right. I knew it.
Oh, but she's having. Hey, grow up, lady! Annie, his shirt wasn't working.
So it wasn't working.
I need your help. It is Blade's carnival that's coming. He's working a BB gun duck shooting gallery.
Oh my god.
He finally got the promotion, and he will call
Questions?
me. And left unattended, I will end up doing him like a crossword, and I will regret it. I need you to take my phone. Don't give it back until Monday.
I love having a locker now. I don't need to go to my car to do my mid-afternoon wardrobe change. And then Andy's there.
Yep.
And he's like, do I need to do this change if it's not working? And she's like, it's not working.
It's not working.
And then just, shoop. And we're like, I love what she's having.
He just robes, yes. Abs.
So yay. But then Brenda comes running towards them and is like, Andy, it is Blade's carnival. He's going to be here. I need you to lock me, take my phone, lock me down. I cannot, like, she's going to basically realize saying, like, this is Adderall, like.
Yeah.
Of course. Okay.
For real?
Pipe it. And I need to stay with you this
Fun fact, I wasn't actually cold and I'm kind of warm.
Be on lockdown.
But the
You are a
bit.
pillhead,
But the bit.
So think of Blade as Adderall and handcuff me to the radiator like a mother flipping carny banging werewolf. I got this. Our apartment has central heating, but I get the idea. Stay strong.
Man, I wonder how many women I've affected this way.
Oh no, Jeff, honey.
Annie.
Oh, honey. She tries
Cold
to,
turkey.
yeah, basically, she appeals to Annie's former addictive personality of nature and is like, hey, intervention. So.
Yes. So that's how we're spending the night. And also, like, I love this thing of, like, Jeff says, like, I wonder how many women I've like done this to. And then Britta like honestly kind of like, yeah. And then Jeff kind of goes like,
Oh yeah, yep.
And then Annie is also like,
Oh poor, Annie, honey, Annie. Oh, Annie, my love.
And also like a little other plot that Pierce upset that he doesn't have a best friend in the group.
Yeah. Pierce just wants a best friend.
We'll get to it. So our one setting is the Chernobyl and Annie's apartment.
Yes.
I love blades, special blade weapons.
Yeah. See that sword? It has 2 blades.
Whoa.
One blade is silver, the other blade is infused with garlic.
I should check my messages. No! Guys, can we maybe watch a different movie? Or just stop saying that word 6 times per minute?
What word?
Blade.
Oh, because of Britta's ex-boyfriend.
Can you check my messages for me and tell me if he called? I don't think that's a good idea. What if my mother died?
You guys are really talking over Blade.
Nah, cool.
Annie, so do your guess.
Annie, think for 1 second. You have my phone and you're not even checking it. What if my mother is dying? Don't keep talking. You just want to know where your phone's hidden. I just want to know if my mother's dying. It's a simple yes or no. I'll cover my eyes. You go check my phone and say, no, your mother isn't dying, or yes, your mother is dying, and then we go back to watching the film.
Britta's there because she's in lockdown, and we're watching Blade because why?
Because they wanted to watch Blade.
And they keep saying Blade?
Yeah, which is setting Britta off. It's very triggering for her.
Right, and then Britta kept saying like to Andy, like, what if my mom is dying? I need to check my phone. And we're just like...
She's definitely pulling like the manipulative tactics to like get them to allow her to just do whatever
I
she
feel
wants.
like we can also realize that like the fact of the matter is like she is like truly obsessed with this guy because she still has his phone number.
Yeah.
She didn't delete that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Britta. Gonna hit the corner?
Give it to me! That's right, Britta. Why is there a banana in your DVD cabinet? Leave the banana, Britta. You are a lying junkie. You sure those words hurt?
Does that seep into the banana?
They weren't true.
So then Annie's like, all right, fine. So she goes to the DVD cabinet and opens the drawer. Like, Britta's like, her eyes are closed. But then she's like, zoop to it. And then Annie, like, and then she's like, that's right, Britta. It's banana. So it wasn't in there.
The banana is really funny.
Right. So then Annie's like, no, I'm not going to give you your phone. And then they're being loud and Troy's like upset.
I am so weak.
You are.
But we are not defined by our limitations. We are defined by our potentials.
I had the potential to watch Blade.
You two are bad friends. Bad.
That's unfair. What about you guys? Okay, you don't like our movie. We can't say the word Blade. There's phones in the refrigerator.
Oh my god.
No.
There's phones in the refrigerator.
It's you.
Like, he's so in such a movie, doesn't want to talk about this. And he's like, you guys being so weird. Like, you won't let us watch your movies. There's phones in the fridge. Whoops.
Oh, whoops. He lets it slip.
So then they grab Britta before she gets to the kitchen. And then Britta's like yelling like mean stuff.
Yeah.
Like you're Hitlers and you're all and the girl's bad stuff. You're the opposites of Batman. And they lock her in Annie's room.
Yeah.
So that's that situation.
That's that
And let's go
situation.
to the carnival.
Then at the carnival.
Demons carnivals? Carnival!
Oh my god.
It's just a quick peek at Blade. If you tell anyone you did this, I will stop letting you do things good for me I'm afraid to tell anyone about.
Hey, I get it. You want to take a look at Britta's ex-boyfriend? If you did it by yourself, you'd be weird.
You're the only one that really understands.
Man, I like their friendship. I
Are you
do.
guys on a date? Pretty awkward. Look what Pierce won me.
Aww.
This.
I decided to go outside the group for a best friend.
And you couldn't do better than Chang.
You take that back. He could do plenty better than me. I was the first to say yes.
Well, have fun forcing life.
We will.
What do you want to do next? Cotton
Russian
candy?
roulette?
What did you say?
Cotton candy sounds
Oh my god, Russian roulette.
I remember the last time was that one.
I drove by one yesterday.
Do they ride the carnival? I don't
They
remember.
do. But
like
they're kind of shady though.
I feel like they're kind of hard to build.
Yeah.
Like for a carnival because they have to come down.
Yeah, it's always like a big thing on like a little tiny platform. I'm like, there's no way this is like
I feel
is
like
this up to code?
I feel like I've been on a lot of like kids rides, which I feel like are probably less hard.
Yeah. But some of them are like, I would not.
But it kind of rides like amusement park rides. Do you have a favorite amusement park ride?
Amusement park ride?
Or like not even like big amusement park, not like a Disney World or like a Dorney Park even. Like maybe like ones at the beach.
Okay, well I don't go to the beach.
That's why you're so pale.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. But I don't go to the beach. I don't really do like boardwalk stuff.
Amusement parks at. Okay.
I don't go. I don't really do boardwalks.
Where did you go during your childhood?
Dara, I lived in Orlando.
Sure you lived in. I was like thinking like, oh wait, Disney.
I lived 20 minutes from Disney World.
That's true. How did you guys get tan there? It's Florida.
I did get tan there. And then I lost it when I moved up here. You met me after I lived up here for a few years. I used to actually have a real tan. Miss those days. Anyway, now I don't go outside. Now I have a vitamin D deficiency. Actually, I literally do. But anyway,
just drink some milk.
They're like, you should eat some fish. And I'm like, maybe. No.
Or just go outside.
Go outside. I should go. I was outside all yesterday. Anyway, I'm working on it. I'm doing my best. And none of you should judge me. Anyway, what are we talking about? Community?
Amusement park rides?
Amusement park rides. Oh yeah, what do I don't think I like kiddie coasters because I think they're the right level of fun. Not like kiddie coasters, but like from like the 8 to like 10 range where it's like, you have your little dip and you have your little woo and then you're done. Like I like that.
I'm kind of like a ride junkie. Like I love a ride.
Really?
Yeah, like I love like roller coasters. Because I went to Dorney Park like a lot when I was younger.
What's your favorite Dorney Park ride?
I am a big fan of like Steel Force. I want roller coaster.
No, not Steel Force.
I love Steel Force.
Not Steel Force. I hate drops. So Steel Force is like I won't do Steel Force.
I like them more than like loops, and I don't mind a loop, but it took me a while to get into them.
I'd rather do a loop than a
Talon's fun.
Talon was my first ever hardcore roller coaster that I rode, so I have a soft spot in my heart for Talon.
I think mine was at Dorney Park, that one that's made of wood. Like everybody's
the one that's right in front of Steel Force.
I think it's like Hawk something.
Like Thunderhawk Mountain or something. Yeah. Yep.
And like everybody was afraid of that, and I'm like, there's no loops or drops. It's just they're afraid of it because it's made of wood, and I'm like, I think it would have collapsed by this point.
Right. No, wood coasters are actually kind of fun. I actually don't mind a good wood roller coaster. Just you do have to be careful because they can get kind of.
I'm just a little bit scary, especially at the beginning, because you're not moving so fast, and there's a corkscrew, so like you feel like you're falling out of your seat.
Yeah. Hydra has like a really deep. has a dip in it that I don't like.
Yeah.
But. Yeah, no, I have a soft spot for Talon because that was my first hardcore roller coaster. But I will not do Steel Force because I don't like drops and it's all drop. Like it's tall and then you go down.
So you won't do like a Hershey Park? They've got Fahrenheit where like you literally go like up, straight up like this, and then you can just go.
No, that's not. I don't do that. I don't be doing that. I'd not be doing that.
I think like my favorite. I was thinking also like another. I went on the Superman roller coaster at Six Flags.
Oh yeah.
And like literally, that's when like you get into it, and then they like tilt you up like you're flying.
Yeah.
And then you. But I think my favorite is probably like the one that's always like a sea captain ride where like it like goes like this.
Oh yeah.
Those are fun. I love that.
You like that? Oh, I don't like that.
You just don't. I'm more of a. I love a drop more than like anything else.
I like drops.
I don't like honestly like I prefer that more than I like going upside down.
Interesting.
And then, like, as a kid, I loved the Gravitron, but I think I'm kind of over that now. I don't like that feeling.
Yeah, that's fair.
Community.
One by one, they are just fading.
Okay, so Carnival. With the funnel cakes.
Yeah.
So Jeff and Shirley are on, like, a little friend date.
Yeah, it's cute. I like when they're friends being friends.
Right, because basically, Jeff once took a blade to figure out like what his deal is, and then Shirley's like, oh, you know what, I'll go along to like help out.
Shirley's the only one who like really understands him, like, because Shirley is like has like a level of pettiness that's like, oh, you want to just like compare yourself to someone else? I'm down. Let's do it.
But Jess really wants to go to the carnival because like she spent her good carnival years pregnant.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
We found him.
Oh.
That's it? Huh.
He's not as good looking as you.
I wasn't fishing for that.
No, I offered it freely. Come on, I want to go. This is a window for me. I spent my carnival years pregnant.
Shirley, I'm not jealous. I just wanted to see what the deal was. And obviously the deal is he's a dirtball, Britta hates herself. Voila. What do you want to do?
I'd like to go on a ride.
Let's go shoot some ducks.
Oh my God. Jeff, honey.
And I love the thing of, like, they're kind of, like, talking for a bit, and then she's like, because she mentions that, and then they're like, yeah, and then Jeff's like, what do you want to do? And then she's like, I told you I want to go to ride. Let's go because he's at the dog cut thing.
Yeah.
So he's like, let's go, like, talk to Blade. And then also Pierce and Cheng are on, like, a friend date.
Yeah, because Pierce is once the best friend, and so he sought outside the friend group, and only one person said yes, and it was Cheng.
And I guess they're having a good time. There's, like, a song playing.
This is it, isn't it? We're becoming best friends.
Aww.
I think so. I think so.
They have like a little montage of things.
Mm-hmm. So right after they lock Britta in Annie's room, the dean shows up.
Boys' night.
And Annie?
Oh my god.
I need help reacting to something. Hi.
I'm like PJs with chips and soda. To, I guess, convince Troy to join their air conditioning repairman school.
How are you feeling? Good. Great, actually. Thank you, Annie. I could have never done this without you. I'm glad to be able to help you. I want you to know, and I've never said these words, but I've always felt them. You're a sister to me.
Aww. Did she just do this to be manipulative?
What? No, never.
You could trust me to have my phone back now. I've got my email on there, my calendar, homework assignments. I'm kind of screwed without it. You're not just manipulating me, right? Oh, because of...
Honey.
Oh, geez. Yeah, whatever. That's over, Annie. Seriously.
Britta and Annie's room, they're talking, and Britta's like, I feel a lot better. Thank you, Annie. You know, I always thought of you like a sister. Can I check some stuff on my phone, please?
Yeah, so Britta is pulling the classic manipulation tactic of like acting like you're good and better and then manipulating people into getting what you want.
Right.
Which is bad. We don't like
that. And then...
Okay, I have it right here.
Is it a banana?
It's a gateway to further trust. Perfect. Thank you. Love the gateway. Honoring the gateway. I have to call my doctor for some results. Don't worry.
At night?
I'm fine. It's just a little personal. You need privacy. Sure thing. I'll check on you later. Bye. Thank you, sweetie.
Aww.
Oh, honey.
Boy, this guy doesn't give vampires a square inch of leeway.
He's harsh.
When she gets her phone, Britta's like, I need to call my doctor or something. Do you mind, like give me, like, private time? And he's like, yeah, sure. And then, like, she doesn't feel like she should have done that. Because she's like, well, she needs to trust us. And we're like, but you gave her phone. And then Annie's like, but I switched Blade's number to my number.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Annie? You came out of the bedroom smiling, and then your smile faded as you leaned against the door.
I gave Britta her phone.
You did? Why?
She needs to feel trust to recover or she'll relapse.
She's gonna relapse because you gave her her phone.
No. I secretly switched Blade's number in her phone to my number. So if she tries to get in touch with him, it'll come to me.
That's diabolical.
Yeah, you're just like Blade, man. Straight up.
I just hope she can find the strength to... She's probably just telling him she's dying to feel the warmth of his... Are you kidding me?
His wang?
I said they were sisters.
So then Annie gets all the text, and then Britta immediately starts texting Blade. It's like saying all the stuff to like see if they can like hang out. So that's like that's what's going on there. And then Jeff and Shirley meet Blade, and Jeff keeps us playing the dog hunt game to talk to Blade.
Nice shooting. Tough luck.
Thanks. I'll go another round. There's room in our bed for 3 bears, right, honey?
And then some, sugar. You're very nice for a man named, what'd you say it was? Blade?
Yep.
But that's a carnival name, though, right? A nom de corn dog?
Carnival name.
Your parents named you Blade?
Apparently.
Well, you seem okay with it.
Not much to do about it.
You can change it.
What? Templeton Ferrari III? Won't change how mustard tastes. I'll be right back.
Yes?
Change how mustard tastes. I get it. I see the appeal. He's relaxed. He's cool. Not as cool as you.
Mr. Blade, I want 3 more rounds.
Jeffrey, that won't change the way mustard tastes.
Boy, and you're so cool, Shirley.
Sometimes I am.
Oh. Yeah, because he's trying to get it.
And
Figure out a
like,
secret.
you can tell when she's playing because like Shirley just has a bunch of like teddy bears in her. Do you ever play those games at all? Like,
I've tried a couple. You know what one I did really well at before? It was, you ever have to like throw like a ball and then it like clocks the speed, and then you have to guess what speed you clocked at.
I've heard of it. I don't know if I've done it.
I won that one.
Ooh.
Because I'm pretty consistent. The answer's slow. But
I think I did one a different carnival when I was a kid, and I got a little Buttercup doll. And by Buttercup, I mean Buttercup from the Powerpuff Girls.
Nice.
I was thinking about that. I'm so confused about who's my favorite Powerpuff Girl. Because, like, blue's my favorite color.
Yeah.
But I relate to Buttercup.
That's fair.
I don't really care about Blossom.
Nobody really cares about Blossom. I mean, I like Blossom because I liked her color scheme and she had long hair, and I had the long hair and I liked her color scheme. So
I think
character-wise,
didn't it go with Butter? Like, didn't Bubbles have like long hair just up in a pigtail?
She had pigtails, but like
I think like I wanted to be Bubbles, but I was Buttercup.
Yeah.
There's a live action remake coming, right?
I think that's Dead in the Water, my friend.
Was there like an animated remake?
They had the anime. But then they did like a animated. They did have an animated remake, but they were trying to do live action. Did you ever read the script or the notes from the script on that one? It's a hot freaking mess. Dara, you got to read it.
Were they not made from Sugar and Spice, Everything Nice and Chemical X?
It was like it was a CW show.
I'm assuming that they were aliens.
No, it has nothing to do about like their origin or anything. It was just.
So there was like, was there like a male version of the Powerpuff Girls?
In the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they just bring them up and then have them all fall in love with each other?
No. We're gonna have to we'll circle back.
Okay. So they're talking to Blade, and like Blade seems like kind of very nonchalant, and she's like, I get the appeal, like he's cool, he's relaxed, he just doesn't
really care about anything. He's just like he doesn't care what people think. He's just doing his thing.
Like, and he's kind of, he's like decent looking. He's like if Milo Ventimiglia was a skeleton.
Dara, no.
A little bit.
You're right, though. But you shouldn't say it.
I mean, not like a full skeleton, but like picture like Milo Ventimiglia and just like take off some muscle.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's a bad looking guy.
No. I understand what you're saying.
But like Jeff
really
still is so confused and saying like, because like, why can't women like have this feelings for me?
Yeah.
So then he's playing to get more out of Blade to fully understand it.
Yep.
I got my fake bachelor's degree, and then I cheated on the LSAT. You're probably wondering, how do you cheat on the LSAT?
How?
A magician never reveals his secrets, my friend.
Yeah! In your face! Good job. Give me the big one.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Not too shabby, huh?
Yeah, you really did it, baby.
So you dropped out of high school and joined the carnival, and 15 years later, here you are.
Jeffrey!
That's about it.
So what's the record? Well, what's the best anyone's ever done in this booth?
I guess 8 ducks.
All right, one more round.
Jeff?
Honey.
Can you excuse us just for a moment, please?
Also, Chang and Pierce break up.
This is best friendship.
Something else, isn't it?
How do we keep it going? How do we know we won't get into a fight?
I say we just let it happen.
Don't tell me what to do! What's your problem? What's yours? I'm out of here!
Well, that escalated quickly.
This is the last time. This is the last time I'll see you smiling. Goodbye, my friend. I'll miss you every night.
Bye.
Yeah.
Quickly.
It's dramatic. It was very funny. It feels very like high school romance. Like
and then back to the apartment.
Oh my god! One after the other! I'm texting to tell you I'm not texting you anymore. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Oh, honey.
Now? Fine. I guess you don't want to know our 2-year-old.
Can we please just put it under a stack of mattresses or something?
I don't know. When is she going to take a hint?
Britta's attracted to unavailable men.
Dean, why are you here?
Ouch.
Fine. Let's make him available.
What are you doing?
Ending this.
Honey, no.
Me alone.
No, that makes him unavailable.
That's so much worse.
Annie, basically, Annie does the incorrect thing and texts Britta as Blade, but saying mean stuff.
Yeah, because Annie is thinking, oh, if I just be a bad person, then she'll just leave alone. It doesn't work like that, Annie. It doesn't work like that.
No. And even all the guys are saying that, because they know.
Yeah, the men know. They know
The
how it
men
works.
know. So they're trying to figure out what to do. And eventually, like, she even, like, uses her phone as a phone and calls him.
See? She stopped. She's calling him?
She was born in the 80s. She still uses her phone as a phone.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. It's fine. We just won't answer it.
Want to go to your voicemail?
Hello, Blade?
I don't know.
Change your settings so it doesn't go to voicemail.
And they don't know what to do. So they're freaking out about that, and they're trying to get this like, whole thing set up.
Blade, sup? Message.
Okay. We can stop worrying about voicemail now. Back to the matter at hand.
Now what are you doing?
Dean, why are you here?
Yikes.
I figured it out. I know exactly what to do. I'm just gonna be really, really, really mean to her.
No, honey, that doesn't
What's
work.
good about the concept? Britta likes guys who are mean to her. She doesn't like herself. Give me the phone.
And then the final thing is that Troy takes Annie's phone, texts her something nice.
Yeah. Just gonna say something nice to her.
What did you say?
Something nice. Don't worry about it. I'm deleting it from your phone.
We did it!
What's up? You guys still watching movies? Hi, Dean. Why are you here?
Hi, Britta and Al.
And
you don't know anything
so
about
funny.
carpentry.
And then sends it, and then that must make Britta, like, stop.
Yep. And Britta immediately shows back up, and she's like, "Hey guys, I'm good now."
And then Annie's confused.
Very confused.
So what happened?
Don't care.
What are you doing? I want to know. Okay, I'm sorry. I was texting with Blade, but it's over now. He's a loser.
Britta! Oh.
Good night.
Good night.
Aw, Troy.
Troy, you should really join the air conditioning repair program.
No.
Well, that didn't work. That's what I get for improvising. Good night.
Good night.
So I don't get it. He's a vampire, but he can walk around during the day? What is wrong with you?
Oh, so much.
Huh?
They keep watching Blade.
Yeah.
And then, as they're talking, like, Annie takes Britta's phone.
Yeah, because Troy sent something and then immediately deleted it.
Yeah.
So Annie wouldn't be able to see what he said.
Right. And then as she's like reading the text, and then Britta's like, all right, I'm sorry. Like, I took his phone. But like, I don't want to date Blade now. He's a loser. And
He's
then
a
Troy's
loser.
like right there.
And Troy's got a face like, oh.
And then he goes to bed.
Yeah.
And then the dean's
He's
like,
feeling some
wait.
kind of way.
Wait, you're in the NC school. No. Okay, bye.
The dean is so funny because he just shows up and he just like, he doesn't answer why he's there. He says his little bit and then just leaves. It's really good.
And then at some point, like, at the carnival, Shirley is kind of like upset about,
Certainly. Can you get over here?
What is your end game here?
I don't know. I want to know.
Want to know what?
I want to know what drove Britta crazy about him.
Are you jealous? Are you in love with Britta?
No, I am not in love with Britta. And yes, I'm insanely jealous of him. What's his secret?
Why do you want to know the secret to making a woman psycho?
Why do we want to know how to blow up the earth or grow a human ear on a mouse? In case we have to, Shirley. In case we have to.
That's so
I
funny.
want to find Pierce.
Good. One of those bears is mine.
this whole thing that Jeff's doing. And then she's like, all right, I'm going, bye. And then Jeff keeps like playing the duck thing. And then...
Nope. Or aquariums, freshwater or saltwater. Do you have a big wiener?
No. I don't get it, Blade. What's your secret? Why do I want to impress you?
Are you dumb or smart? Are you a loser or winner? Or are you just a human mirror? Do we all see what we want to see in you?
Magician never reveals, right?
Right. Bye.
Nice.
Okay. Dropped over $300 on my booth.
Oh my
So I'll
god,
tell you.
honey.
You want to know my secret?
Yes. Yes, I do.
He wants to know Blade's secret.
Yeah.
And then he's like, Blade's like, you know what? Like, you dropped $300 on my
Yeah.
on my game. I want to tell you my secret. Also, as Andy's like reading the text, and then she just looks at Brenda saying like, "What's wrong with you?"
Texting Blade. You were texting us. I switched Blade's number in your phone to mine. You tricked me? You tricked me! You asked for my help. You tell me I'm your sister. I do everything I can to make you hate this turd. And the first nice thing he says and you're over him? Who hurt you? And why didn't it stick? I was texting with you guys this whole time? So Blade isn't a loser.
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
No, let her go. Lost cause, man.
Who hurt you?
And why didn't it stick? And then Andy confessed that we were the ones texting you, not Blade.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, Blade's not a loser.
That's not the point.
And then as she's like walking out, and like everybody else is like, nope, like we're done. Jeff walks in.
Yeah.
And explains that about like 10 years ago, before he even met Britta.
Jeff, what are you doing here?
I just got back from the carnival where I met Blade.
Is he okay? How is he?
He's brain damaged.
Well, let's not be petty.
No, I'm serious. He showed me the scar. 10 years ago, before he even met you, a loose bolt flew off a Ferris wheel and embedded in his skull, destroying the part of his brain that feels shame. I mean, he's basically irresistible to people for the same reason he can pretty much only work at a carnival.
Oh my God.
He has nothing to prove or disprove about himself or to himself. He has no shame.
Ferris wheel like lost a nail thing, and then it got embedded into his brain.
He has brain damage.
His brain, brain damage.
Literally brain damage.
So he feels no shame.
Yeah.
Which like kind of sounds, I don't know.
It's just very funny. Yeah, he literally just like is inhibited to not feel any shame, and that's what makes him so freaking incredibly attractive.
And then
why wouldn't he have told me that?
Because he didn't care if you knew.
That is so like him. I have to go to him.
No, woman. None of us have to go to anyone. And the idea we do is a mental illness we contracted from breath mint commercials and Sandra Bullock. We can't keep going to each other until we learn to go to ourselves. Stop making our hatred of ourselves someone else's job and just stop hating ourselves.
Why is yours here?
Annie, I want you to take my phone. Do not let me call Chang. I'm locking myself in your room.
Britta's like, why didn't he tell me? And he's like, because he didn't care.
Didn't care. That's the thing. That's the thing.
Right.
Oh, man.
And then Britta's like, I still have to go to him. And then Jeff's like, no.
Yeah.
They need to stop putting their hatred for themselves onto other people and just not hate themselves. So, like, actually good advice.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's a very poignant kind of little speech that he does there. And you're like, oh, shit. Word.
What are you guys doing out here?
Self-actualizing?
Well, it's loud. Come watch Blade. Okay.
You okay?
This movie's fantastic.
And then Troy goes back out of his room and it's kind of like, you guys are being loud.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, let's just watch Blade.
Yeah.
So then as they do, and they're like reading, and like Britta like goes back to the text and reads and like looks at Troy, then looks at Annie, and then Annie's like, uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, and then it's like,
oh, it's like, oh.
And then you play like the community like romance music. You okay?
Oh, what does it all mean, Dara? What does it all mean?
That we're in a sitcom?
True.
With people?
People.
Who are interested in the opposite sex?
That's true. They are very hetero. Anyway.
Maybe, well, the dean's not, let's be real.
Yes, that's correct.
I'm not saying what the dean is, but let's be real.
The dean is the dean, and we love him for it.
The end?
Oh my god!
That was a lot!
That was a lot. Oh my, he's doing the Seinfeld.
Y'all ever notice that cold spot in the hallway?
Oh, yeah.
That thing is freezing! You know what could learn a lesson from that cold spot? The air conditioning unit in my living room. Ladies and gentlemen. So yesterday, typical Sunday, I was hanging out in my dreamatorium. Woo! This ever happened to you guys? I couldn't remember where I imagined the door. Then I realized I was in an actual bathroom.
Great.
No offense, but this material seems pretty specific to your apartment. I don't think it'll work at an open mic.
Y'all ever notice the difference between me and Troy brushing our teeth? I brush my teeth like this. Troy brushes his teeth like this.
I do. I brush my teeth just like that.
Now you know what I'm going to talk about next.
Toaster oven! From his album.
I think you have feelings.
Wow. The end.
Okay, so the end tag is the comedy thing with Abed.
Yeah.
But it's not great because only having stuff from like his environment, so only Troy finds it funny.
It's very, very like personal comedy that doesn't really go well with anyone else.
Right, and then it's like, so Troy's there, Jeff's there, and the Dean's there. Mm-hmm. And they're like, guys, like, no. The end?
The end.
What did we learn today?
Men who don't feel shame are incredibly attractive.
Are they?
Yeah.
I don't know, I just didn't find Blade that... I mean, it felt kind of boring.
It's a situational attractiveness. In that aspect, he wasn't attractive.
Also, like, Jeff is at a point, like, he can only work at a carnival. Can't you work at other places if you don't feel shame?
It was... I guess it was more like he has brain damage. And so, which isn't a nice thing to say.
I mean, technically.
But he does. But, yeah, and... Jeff cares too much about what other people think for him to ever be that kind of person for somebody else.
Yes.
So that it is what it is. What else did we learn?
Don't let your life be controlled by another person.
Don't let your life be controlled by another person.
Delete numbers after you break up with somebody.
That's true. If you don't want anything to do with somebody else, delete their number. There's no reason keeping that stuff around. Do a nice cleanse for yourself. This is me talking to me right now. Do a nice cleanse for yourself. Just get it out of the way. It's all good.
Don't be friends with them, especially if they try to be really hard friends with you later on. That I'm talking to you about.
No comment. No comment on that one right now. Anyway, guys.
Memories
I got a story about that later. Anyway, so
that can't be recorded.
That I'm not going to bring that one up. Anyway,
what do we think?
What do we think? Don't enable your friends' behaviors. That's another lesson that we learned. Don't enable. And if your friend asks you not to do something, commit. If they can't be trusted, they can't be trusted. Anyway, this is a funny episode.
Relatable.
It was a little relatable in some ways, in a way that I didn't want it to be, and then it was. It was just funny. It was funny for like personal reasons, and so I don't know. I don't think that translates very well into a review.
I think this episode's kind of like on like the middle ground for most people, but like I think like with any show, like. Even like if there's like even if an episode's considered like middle to by majority, it might hit somebody personally.
Yeah.
Like right now.
Yeah.
It's you. Hi, you're the problem.
I'm the problem. It's me.
Yeah, like it's very middle of the road for me. Like it's not really an episode I go back to. It's not bad. It's just like it's fine. Mm-hmm. Like if I'm doing like a run through of the show, I'll watch it. But like, it's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, it's all right.
Trivia.
Let's go trivia.
The 1998 Wesley Snipes Vampire Hunter film Blade is mentioned frequently throughout the film.
Very frequently.
Also, a movie poster of the Zac Efron film Charlie St. Cloud can be seen in the background of Annie's room.
That's really random.
Which is a movie that I saw in the theater.
That was that like Zac Efron's first like post High School Musical movie?
No, that was 17 again, which is actually like a decent film.
Really? That came out before Charlie St. Cloud?
I remember this shit.
You remember this. I trust you. If you say it, I trust you.
Yes.
Damn.
But 17 again is actually like a decent, like funny film.
Mm-hmm.
And like, Because, like, I think there's a whole thing where, like, he might be wanting to hook up with, like, Leslie Mann, even though he looks like a 17-year-old because, like, that whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But he's actually, like, really good at, like, playing, like, the father thing.
Mm-hmm.
But Charlie St. Cloud was, like, his attempt at a drama where he is in a car accident with his little brother.
Mm.
And then his brother dies, and I think he dies for a minute, but then comes back to life.
Oh.
So now we can see ghosties.
Oh.
And then it gives up his sailing scholarship to Yale.
Okay.
And then goes to work at a graveyard with his brother.
Mm-hmm.
And then, can I tell you the twist?
Oh, what's the twist?
So the twist is that there's a lady. And they kind of fall in love. And then
is she a ghost?
Eventually.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry, continue.
And then his brother's upset because he might be leaving for this lady. And I think at one point him and the lady like have sex somewhere. But then after they have sex, it realizes that that was just the ghost of her. And then they find her missing body. But then I think she was like semi-alive because she did something and then went away. And then she comes back to life. So Zac Efron has sex with a ghost.
Wow. Damn. That'd be like that, don't it?
It'd be like that. He's good in the movie. It's just not a good movie.
Yeah.
Britta compares her addiction to Blade to Annie's addiction to Adderall. Hitler, Batman, Blade, and Sandra Bullock are mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
The title of the episode may refer to Blade's effect on Britta, who is similar to a vampire's ability to mesmerize and entrance women.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Even when they're not good looking.
Even when they're not good looking.
Like in
real life.
I meant vampires, not real
okay.
life. I was trying to think of a vampire movie where I don't find the vampire attractive.
Twilight?
I think Robert Pattinson's cute.
Do you?
If, like, nowadays, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe not fully Twilight-y. If he has, like, a little, like, stubble, I'm happy.
Mm.
I mean, look, the only time I ever found Tom Cruise attractive was Interview with a Vampire.
That's fair.
And that one, he's, like, a pure bad boy.
You were valid for that.
And I'm like, I hate myself.
Yeah.
Because, like, he's gonna break my heart. And that's what I thought about, like, when I was watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer for the first time. Like, I don't want to like the bad boy vampires, but they're so, like, fun.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cute. But they're going to break my heart. When Annie gawks at Jeff changing his shirt, somebody quotes, "I'm having what she's having," from When Harry Met Sally.
Yeah.
Deep Pound's quote, it looks like my news has decided something I'm doing, and if that's not my job, I don't know what is. Work for his role in the show as well as on campus. So, interesting times.
Good times.
Virtual system analysis?
That sounds fun. I think it's, yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Take a break?
Let's take a break. Whee!
His name is Blade.
His name is Blade.
Also, maybe Jeff's insecurities are coming up.
Aww. Is Jeff worried that Britta Britted him?
I'm gonna take off the sweatshirt.
Too late.
You guys act like a carnival. Be a carnival. Now.
Step right up.
Ding, ding, ding. Get your popcorn here.
Hello?
Busy, babe.
I told you not to call me at work.
No.
I'm sorry. I forgot. Don't be mad at me.
Oh, honey. Oh, honey.
She's raped by an imaginary douche.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it.